Did you know one of the most iconic couples of the 90s got married in complete secrecy on a tiny island in Georgia? When John F. Kennedy Jr. married Carolyn Bessette Kennedy in 1996, the couple managed to pull off something almost impossible for two of the most photographed people in America: a completely private wedding. The ceremony took place at the historic First African Baptist Church on Cumberland Island, a remote barrier island off the Georgia coast. And only about 40 close friends and family members were invited. Guests, they were secretly flown in and asked not to reveal the location. There was specific little coins that they had to show security to let them know that they were there for the wedding. It was just crazy that the world didn't know the wedding happened until days later. A little bit about the location. Cumberland Island is only accessible by ferry or private boat and has a long history as a retreat for some of America's wealthiest families. I mean, think about the Rockefellers, think about the Carnegies, they were all at this location at some point. In FX's Love Story series about the couple, we hear that John tells Carolyn that his ex Christina was the one who told him about this island. And yes, Christina Hagg, she also said in her memoir and referenced that she was the one who introduced him to the island. One of my favorite things about this location is that the wedding took place again at the First African Baptist Church on the northern edges of Cumberland Island. And per JFK Jr., an intimate oral biography by Rosemary Terenzio and Liz McNeil, John had heard that after the assassination of his uncle Robert Kennedy, the island, the people who lived there gathered at this church for a special service in his honor. Apparently, the story moved him so much that he was convinced that this was going to be the best location for their wedding. Despite there being a beach, a private residence, he wanted it at this church, and it has so much significance. Now, decades later, this moment is being recreated in Love Story, and fans are already buzzing about how the series will portray one of the most famous love stories in American pop culture. My other favorite part about the wedding and the wedding scene and just hearing more about this wedding is the dress and the shoes. It might actually be the most iconic part of the whole wedding.